Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Hey, Geordie, did you know that we're on other platforms too?
Really, like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and if you would like to talk to us, Discord and Reddit.
Yeah, and if you're watching on YouTube, you should subscribe too. Thank you.
One take.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Flick View.
Goodness gracious.
It's another drug movie.
We did. We watched not two in a row. We had a break.
I didn't think this movie would be like this.
No.
I didn't know what to expect, but I thought it would involve trains maybe.
It does not involve trains or many other things that you would expect it to involve.
His wallpaper in his children's house is trains.
That is literally the only other connection. I have a feeling Trainspotting might mean something that we don't know.
It's probably some sort of catching the high metaphor.
because it's like tracks and shit.
I guess, yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you spawn people tracks.
I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Call us stupid in the comments. And
What's
we
this
won't
movie
listen.
about aside from heroin? Heroin.
I mean, it's kind of like a little bit of a comedic version of Requiem for a Dream, in a way.
Okay.
Because it was all kind of fucking playful, and it's still like jokey and funny along the
I
way.
didn't find this movie funny, Jordy.
Bit of slapstick in there, you know, with the guy who's fucking angry all the time, Begbie.
Robert Carlyle.
Yeah. And
it was absolutely funny because the only other time I've seen Robert Carlyle is in Stargate, where he's playing a fucking prestigious physicist and like fucking mathematician.
it's funny how people can be so different in the roles they play. But he did a very good job in this movie.
He was a good boy.
Like, he played that fucking character well, big.
There is a scene in this movie where they shoot a dog in the ass, and that scene doesn't connect to any other scene. That
With
just
like
happened.
a fucking BB gun.
That just happened.
I think it's because they're trying to be anarchists, you know? Because at the start of the fucking movie...
what other anarchy are they causing? It's only
the whole, like, monologue at the start of the movie was like, all you people do your basic 9 to 5.
That's not anarchy. That's
no. And then he was like, I don't do any of that. I do whatever the fuck I want. And then he injects some fucking heroin and falls back.
That's not anarchy. That's just him not wanting to conform to fucking capitalists.
Yeah, that's why he's shooting people's dogs in the ass. Because he doesn't care.
I just don't get it.
Ultimately, it served no purpose, but
yeah,
I think that's why. It's like they just don't fucking care because they're high.
They don't care that their baby has been rotting for a week either.
Yeah, that was cool.
This baby has
fucking movie. Okay,
this movie
right.
has a shit fetish.
Again,
scat fetish.
Again, with the warnings. Again, with the warnings for this fucking movie. God damn, there's genuine fucking dead babies.
This movie's horrifying.
Movie.
Yeah,
not genuine, but there is dead babies.
There are live babies that are terrifying as well.
Yes, this again. If you have problems with drugs, don't watch this movie. If you have problems with fucking dead children, don't watch this movie.
I think a lot of people have problems with fucking dead children
because it was fucking gross.
I don't think many people
if you have problems with needles,
necrophilia.
Really don't watch this movie because I hate needles.
If you have a fundamental issue with the Star Wars prequels, don't watch this movie.
Yeah, that's true. I straight up just didn't even think it was Ewan McGregor, man.
I saw his jawline. I was like, that's Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor.
Ewok.
That sounds like a Star Wars name. Ewan McGregor.
Ewan.
I don't know how to say his name.
Ewan. Yeah.
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he's in this movie and he's pretty fucking good. Everyone has a dense Scottish accent or Welsh or whatever.
Yeah, you need subtitles, man.
It has burnt-in subtitles for many parts of the movie.
Yeah.
Which I find hilarious.
It's like I was mentioning before. It's kind of like it almost is fucking Requiem for a Dream. Like, it almost is.
Well, yeah, it's just
a bit of a different telling of that story.
It's focusing on a single person instead of the collective.
There is not a fucking single set in this movie that isn't dingy and fucked and, like, covered in graffiti or something, because they're all trying to get high and get by, as it were, you know? And the story arc takes them over many different attempts to try and get clean in many ways, you know, clean up their act and literally get clean. There's a fucking horrifying scene as Mark comes off heroin after he gets caught doing it by the police.
Does he get caught by the police?
Oh no.
Doesn't he take it in the dead baby room, and then he melts into the floor, and then he's taken by a taxi
taken to the hospital.
And then they fucking
but then he gets caught with Spud.
They cockblock his eye, like
yeah.
They literally use Narcan, which instantly erases his eye.
Yeah.
So,
but nothing in this movie paints a good light on drugs. Again, of course, why would it?
Yeah.
I mean, that is the point of these types of movies, I would say.
I think the point...
At first, it really makes it look good.
I don't know. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Like, everyone's kind of happy and everything's, like, you know, they're just doing what they want.
I don't think that's
the
true.
surroundings they're in is dingy, which is the foreshadowing in my eyes.
The people are dingy. Someone gets stabbed.
Yeah. And they're like getting by, I suppose. And there's weird, wholesome moments when they're all with that one guy who gets them high. That mother? Yeah. What did they call him? The mother or something?
Yeah, that was really funny, actually. Really, like, charming.
Yeah,
I guess.
The guy, the supplier that they keep going to was like a cool guy, I guess.
He's like, table for one, sir.
Yeah.
The usual.
Yeah.
Would you like a garlic bread? No, I just think I'll do it straight to the drugs, please.
Straight to intravenous drugs, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did most of the effects of the needles in this movie. I think they actually just stabbed someone.
Nah, you can get retractable needles and stuff.
Yeah, but you saw blood come out and everything. Like, you could see it going under the skin. Like, I think it was actually real.
Yeah, maybe.
They just
maybe
used
someone got like a blood test or something.
Colored saline or something.
Yeah. It paints a fucking picture. Because this movie is like... It's got more fucked up imagery than Requiem for a Dream, but this movie lets you breathe. Requiem for a Dream was not as fucked. It was still fucked, but it did not let you stop and breathe.
I think Requiem for a Dream is about how it's not just the druggies who are you know, the ones that succumb to this kind of this environment, this cycle. Because, you know, the grandma, the other dude, like, there was 4 people, like the girlfriend and all that. Whereas I think that Trainspotting is specifically about the culture surrounding it and how you get trapped in it, essentially.
Because everyone around them was constantly like, hey, can I get high? Yeah. I need some money. I need
many
this,
of the same like kind of plot points, like TVs and shit, like stealing shit.
Yeah, to get by, get your
reselling
next fix.
drugs.
Yeah.
So,
and along the way, there's one guy, Tommy.
That was creepy. Like, when they were playing the sex tape, and it was like, "Oh, Tom, come in me," and I was like,
I didn't even think of that. That's fucking funny.
I just felt a chill down my spine. I was like, "Oh no!" And Tommy specifically. I have 3 names. I have Tom, Tommy, and Thomas. And friends and coworkers call me Tom. Family calls me Tommy, and my grandma calls me Thomas. So it's like it's a breaking of the hierarchy for me. And it's really creepy. You call me Tommy,
yeah,
but that doesn't work on me anymore. You specifically saying that doesn't work.
It's kind of like how I used to hate being called Jordan, but now I don't really mind because all my fucking colleagues and everything call me Jordan. But it's this movie.
Yeah.
Right. Would you recommend it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Now, would you go Requiem for a Dream on top or this movie on top?
I'd say Requiem for a Dream, since it's more like it's more informative. Like, hey, it's not just the dingy 20-year-olds who are wasting their life, you know. Here's how it happens to a regular ass person who has aspirations and, you know, has lived a clean life.
Yeah, I agree. I think Requiem for a Dream is ultimately a bit better. Did you think this movie was anything like... I'm sure you've heard of Trainspotting. Did you know it was anything like this?
The only reason I've heard of Trainspotting is because Robert Carlyle was in it, and that's his other famous role. So I didn't know what the fuck we watched the trailer, and Geordie said it was a bad trailer, and I was like, oh, it's nothing like this. And when the movie started, I thought it started with a trailer. It was really weird.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck this movie... I thought it, like I said at the beginning, I thought it involved trains or something. So
yeah, so did I.
I thought it was some sort of like like when they were shooting the dog in the butt, I thought they were assassins or something. I was like, oh, that's their day job, you know? They're just druggy assassins.
But what would that have to do with Trainspotting either?
I thought they fucking like rode trains and shit and assassinated people. Like they went around London.
Cool movie idea. Don't steal it.
Using its like extensive train network or something. Because that
sounds kind of cool.
That's the thing people do. They hide in like train coal fucking chutes and all that. I thought it was some sort of like assassin shit like that. off the grid assassins, you know?
That sounds like a cool movie idea.
Probably
right
is a movie that I'm just misremembering.
Yeah, maybe. But this movie comes like full circle, I'd say, because at the start, quite literally full circle, because at the start, Mark is, you know, he's off the beaten path.
I'd say it does a 180 more than a full circle, because he doesn't arrive where he began. He arrives where he never thought he would be.
But he didn't end off well.
Yes, he did.
He fucking stole money from all of his friends. I wouldn't call that ending off well.
He fucking hated them. He paid back Spud, like he paid back his true friend. What? No, he started off the movie as saying he doesn't want to involve himself in this atomic family capitalist bullshit. I don't want to have like a fucking job and like a house and like you know, fucking washing machine and shit. Whereas he ended off wealthy, paying off his one friend who like he felt bad for, ditching his old friends and wanting to go into that normal life.
To me, it sounded like it was sarcastic at the end, like he had just fucked his friends over and he was going to keep doing what he was doing.
I don't think.
I don't know why I thought that, but you're probably right. But
because he literally said the opposite of what he said at the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of sounded smug to me, like he was like, "Oh yeah, now I'm gonna get all this," but in reality, he's probably just gonna do what he always does, which is get back into the cycle of it.
I guess.
Because I mean, he had just fucking injected a bunch more to do that trade. Remember, like someone had to test the drugs. That
didn't happen. They happened on the bus to the hotel. There was a day or two after that where he was fine. So
because he might still want more. But I don't know. I guess we'll never know. Is there a second Trainspotting?
Yeah, T2 Trainspotting.
That's right. Yeah, maybe we'll have to watch that at some point.
I saw like 1 billion fucking ads for it in Central Station when it came out. Literally every single pillar in Central Station was lined with T2 Trainspotting ads.
I always see that and think of the tea store we have here in Australia.
The
T2.
what?
There's a tea
store called T2.
Yeah. And I think even the logo for the movie looks like that.
Because the tea comes in colors as well, and the movie's was yellow, and this tea is
it was like an orange, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, yellow orange.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I was actually an orange.
Going off my fucking color perception is not great, being that I'm fucking colorblind too. So maybe we don't go off that.
Your brain ain't colorblind.
Well, that's technically incorrect.
That's categorically incorrect.
Yeah.
Okay.
I suppose. You got anything left to say, mate?
Not really, bro.
No?
Fucking cunt was uttered about 26 billion times in this movie.
Yeah, if you don't like profanity, don't watch this movie. But I think if you listen to us, then the profanity isn't a problem.
This movie had like a scat fetish, I noticed. Yeah,
there was lots of shit being flung in this movie, specifically being flung around.
Literally.
Yeah,
literally.
There was. I thought Okay, there was one scene towards the.
He thought he had his dick cut off.
I thought he had his dick cut off. Spud was like, he went home with some fucking girl, and there was like a stain where his dick was, and I was like, that can't be shit. How did he shit upwards onto the sheets? She must have cut his dick off.
Maybe he just clenched real hard and it like shot directly up.
Like a fucking jet.
Yeah.
Super Mario Sunshine jetting himself up into the air.
Like he's squirting water out of your mouth.
Super Mario shitstorm.
Flood. Talking about Flood? Talking about my boy Flood from Super Mario Sunshine?
Yeah.
I love me some Super Mario Sunshine.
If you like scat fetish, if you like
There's feet in this movie as well. There's some Quentin Tarantino shit in this movie.
Yeah. Of course. Even though he didn't make it.
Yeah.
Credits were cool.
Yeah, but he likes feet though.
He does like feet.
And there was a lot of feet. There's Robert Carlyle feet. They're in
That's
socks,
true.
but you know, that amplifies the smell.
You know, it's do girls think it's cute if guys wear long socks?
I wouldn't know, Geordie.
Something to think on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like knee highs, do you reckon? That might.
Why are we talking about this?
Well, I'm just curious, you know?
What? Okay.
Maybe I'll try it. Maybe I won't. I probably won't.
Alrighty then.
See you later, everyone.
Okay, bye.